everyone. Welcome back to my channel, Awaken Butterfly Readings. I know it's been a minute. The sister had taken a little time off, all right, to collect and get back focused, but I am back, family. I thank you all for checking in, watching my video. I appreciate it. Please hit that like as well as subscribe, okay, and share my video. I really will appreciate it. All right, family. So as you see, I'm doing a psychic reading on Beyonce. Many of you know her as Queen B. This right here is for her fans, loyal fans that wants to know what's going on with the sister, because she is definitely being real quiet. I'm sure she's making a lot of silent boss moves behind the scenes. And I'm sure many of you are, just want to know what's going on with you, girl. All right. So I'm going to do. I'm not going to make this video too long, family. Okay, I'm going to keep it simple, to the point. What I'm gonna do is get an idea of what's going on with Queen B, with Beyonce in the present. Okay, get an idea what's going on with her in the present. Kind of peel the layers of those things that are in the darkness. Maybe we bring them out to the marvelous light. As well, get a little, peekaboo in her relationship with her husband, Jay-Z. Okay. I'm sure maybe many of you want to know what's going on with their marriage. Are they in a good place right now? Is Beyonce presently happy? Okay. And before I even get started, everything I say is allegedly. I am led by the Spirit, and the Spirit knows all things. With that being said, and if you know what time it is, you're checking me out, you know what time it is. So everything I say is allegedly, okay? But I am led by the Spirit. And a lot of times when I speak on things, for some reason, it happen in threes. If it ain't within 3 days, it's going on within 3 weeks, definitely before within 3 months, okay? Things will start to play out. All right? So keep that in mind, family. So I'm going to be using today. I'm going to get my other backup deck too. Hold on, family. All right, family. I have to pause real quick. I wanted to get an idea. I say I'm always led by the spirit. That's the best way. Okay, your sister's not moved by her emotions. I like to be led by the spirit to get an idea of how I should move according to these readings. But I'm presently looking at any one of these three decks, okay? Either my Angel deck card I'm going to be doing, or the True Love reading card, or just the plain old Psychic deck card, okay? For Beyonce reading. So just give me a minute, family. Let me get a feel and get an idea which one or which two I should be using, all right? So just give me a minute, please. All right, family. Actually, these were the original tarot decks of cards that I had. It was the regular psychic tarot deck as well as the True Love. Okay, I was going to add the Angel deck, but I was told not to use this today. Okay, so let's get to this reading. I'm going to start off with this deck. Okay. All right, family. As you see, I had to pause real quick. I apologize. My little queen that came in, she's a very active 7-year-old. So mommy got to pretty much see what's going on with her. All right. So let's get started. Let's get started. Gotta turn this around. Setting my attention around what's presently going on with Beyonce. What is she dealing with? What are those things going on in the dark? Maybe bring them out to the marvelous light. What's going on with Beyonce mentally and emotionally? What is she dealing with? What's presently going on with Queen Bee? All right, let's get ready. Let me make sure many of you can see. Y'all see my cute little art? I try to put up positive affirmation, which is very good. All right, we should always speak life over ourselves. Okay, let's get with it, family. Let's get with it. Let's see, right now, the spirit has a lot to say. Let me see. All right, I was told to stop, family. I hope many of you can see real good. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to turn these around this way, okay? So many of you will be able to see. I want to make sure I'm not keeping anything from you. Hold on, let me see how I want to do this. Don't worry, you better see. All right, see how I got it? Hold on, family. Move this over. All right, hold on, family. Okay, family, I was talking about the spirit cards are in divine order. So we're going to be going from top to bottom. Okay, so I'll be doing this right here. Hold on, I hope you saw that. All right, family, so let's get with it. Let's get with it. All right, you Beyonce fan, this is for you, okay? All right. The first card is triumph and success. We're not surprised, aren't we? The first card is triumph and success. The next card is love. I'm sorry. Love begins. Love begins. The next card is foundation and achievement. So we already know what that is. She's definitely, that what she has been believing for as far as manifesting the husband and, the family life that she really, really wants. She definitely achieved that which she had, set her intentions of having. That's what this is saying. Okay, that home life, that family life. Accelerated motions, okay? Things are playing out right now, moving very fast behind the scenes. So she's definitely making a lot of boss moves. Let me just say that behind the scenes. I believe that's why she's so quiet right now. Hmm. The waiting game. The waiting game. This card is upside down. This card is emotional loss. Okay. This card is emotional loss. I'm trying to meditate to get an idea of what's going on with this card. Excuse me. But this is the emotional loss card, okay? So like she's been dealing with some kind of emotional loss, all right? And if not now, something's gonna play out to that, okay? Here we go again. It's upside down. Like she might be dealing with some, I hope not. Like she might be dealing with some sacrifice. With some sacrificing. And this is not good right here. I mean, I don't see this as being a good omen, but that's just me. But it's gonna be somebody that she loved, that she's, that's close to her. She's gonna be dealing with some kind of emotional loss, and have to do with sacrificing. You know, you skepticals who are out there, conspiracy theories, dealing with the Illuminati and all of that. I hope not. The last card is triumph. So according to this card, she's going to overcome. All right, she's going to overcome whatever comes her way. She's going to get through it. She's going to triumph. Now, I'm not going to go through all these cards. They're pretty much common sense if you just look at the pictures and going by the words of them, okay? But it's certain cards that I do want to read up on to give many of you more understanding of what the cards are actually saying because they have multiple meanings, all right, family? So the one that stands out to me, okay, we have here, that's triumph success, okay? I don't have to read up on that. That's triumph success. And this right here says love begins. I want to read up on this one. This one kind of stands out to me, okay? And this is presently, what she's experiencing. They say loves began. Then of course you see the family card. So it just stands for like a strong family foundation. I just pretty much want to read up on this, okay? And this is pretty much letting you know that there's a lot going on behind the scenes at accelerated motions. So from up here, I'm going to read just these two, okay? Just kind of how they say it, read between the lines, but it pretty much, common sense what you're seeing. All right, family. Hold on, let me read up on this. Hold on. Okay, family. This one right here, I'm going to read up on real quick. I want you to look at this card real quick. This is love begins. Okay. Let me see something. I'm going to try to hold it. So while I'm talking to you, so I go ahead and try to hold it. All right. Let's get with it. Your cup is about to overflow with joy, happiness, and positive feelings. This is the first of the emotion cards and therefore signifies that a new love opportunity beckons. This doesn't necessarily have to be physical love, but could also represent the passion and devotion for an idea, a goal, or even a new creative endeavor. This would be a perfect time to open yourself and your heart to the higher vibrations and loving energies of the universe. When past issues are resolved, you hear that, family? When past issues are resolved, when forgiveness for others as well as yourself has been attained, and when your heart is truly open and ready to receive, then new roads leading you towards love and will be revealed. Okay, so I truly believe this has to do with her starting some new projects, okay, behind the scenes. Because this sister is real quiet, let me just say that. And I truly feel like the best moves are the most quiet moves. We call those boss moves. Um, People don't have to really know everything you're doing. Um, just surprise them, okay? And not only that, this card also speaks about forgiveness, okay? Due to past hardship or pain, could be even from relationships as well, as far as her husband, their due to their past issues, in their relationships. But anyway, um, this card speaks for itself, okay? So, And like I said, everything is going in order. Let's say family and achievement, family, due to foundation and achievement. So that's speaking of family, okay? So that speaks for itself. That what she has been believing for, she has manifested it, and she's happy if I were her family life, okay? Now, right here, accelerated motion. Let's see what this has to say. This card represents speed, flight, swift movements, hope, passion, and above all, endings to delays. The conditions around you are perfect and appears to be rapidly heading in the direction of your goals and desires. Luck is on your side, and your enthusiasm is at an all-time high. Embrace yourself as you finally witness the manifestation of what you worked for and visualize. This is a call for initiative, but you should also ask yourself, is there anything else in my life that I need to act on now? Be wise and take advantage of those ideal conditions. Now isn't the time for you to fight against the river of life. Trust and have faith and go with the flow. This strong current is taking you to a positive outcome in the future. So whatever has happened in her relationship with her husband, in the past, it looks like to me she's putting it all behind. She's operating in love and forgiveness, and all of this, with this positive thinking, being optimistic, all of this is helping her to make positive moves. Um, she's feeling good about herself, okay? And whatever she's doing behind the scenes, it is moving swiftly. So I'm sure many of you, that are her fans, that got love for her, and you haven't heard from her in a while, you wonder what's going on. You should definitely hear something soon, family, okay? You should definitely hear something soon because this sister is making big moves behind the scenes, okay? All right. I wasn't going to read up on this card, but I decided to. This next card is called the waiting game, okay? This card indicates that you've worked hard to set things in motion in certain areas of your life, and you're now waiting for the results to come to fruition. The number two is all about choices and decisions. In the past, you may have been afraid of making decisions or choices, but now you're no longer held prisoner by this fear or the constraint of old beliefs. Expect the best and be open to the limitless power of your intuition, which is presently very strong. Trust and use it to assist you. Achievement and success are assured, but once obtained, don't let it change you. Remember, wow, family, isn't this awesome? Now, many of you know that the BT Awards, Beyonce, they had awarded her the humanitarian award. Okay, for all of her accomplishments as far as her giving back. And I think this is odd that this card popped up. So let me finish reading this one more time and help ears to hear. Achievement and success are assured, but once attained, don't let it change you. Remember who you are, the effort that it took to get you to this point, and the gratitude you need to show to the people who helped you. Stay on your spiritual path, for it will continue to guide you on the journey of the soul. Wow. All right, all right. But anyway, this card represents the waiting game, okay? And basically, it's saying expect the best and be open to the limitless power of your intuition, okay? So whatever she's still believing for, things she still want to do, um, she's pretty much trying to time it, for whatever reason. It could be more kids, it's something that she's trying to do within a certain limit of time, okay? So that's what this means, the waiting game. A time should tell. Time should tell. All right, family. Okay, family. I'm going to see the emotional loss card. I want to read up on this real quick, okay? Um, let's see what it's have to say. Whenever whenever you be your own judge, right? How you choose to view this card, all right? The number five emotional card comes forth at a time. Hold on, family. All right, I got distracted, family. I apologize. Hold on. All right, I got distracted, family. I apologize. The number five emotional card comes forth at a time when you may be experiencing or grieving a loss of someone or something you were emotionally attached to. Honor your feelings only by healing and loving yourself. By letting go of the past, can you continue your journey? The suffering associated with this loss delivers profound wisdom and knowledge for your soul. Your unique gifts, talents, and ability, as well as your joy and sorrow, will not only make up who you really are, but better yet, who you will become. The painful experiences of life are equally as vulnerable as the joyous ones. Focus all your positive energy on the good in your life and what you're grateful for. Use your healing energy in this way and try not to focus on what you've lost. For new beginnings and happiness are just around the corner. So I don't know. It's talking about a lost family. Could it be that she was pregnant and maybe had a miscarriage recently? Or maybe in the near future she might get pregnant and have a miscarriage. Um, only time would tell. Um, let me see something, family. Hold on. Okay. Because I doubt it would have anything to do with her and her husband maybe separating. I'm just going to say this. She's going to be dealing with some kind of emotional loss. Could she be like trying to get pregnant behind the scenes and maybe end up and having a miscarriage? Only time would tell, and then we probably wouldn't know anyway unless she revealed it. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I know she wants like a big family, but for some reason I don't see her having another child. I don't know why, but if she is trying to have another one, she might end up having a miscarriage. But only time will tell. Okay, family, we're gonna be optimistic. Okay, we want to be optimistic here. We're gonna think positive. For her sake, let me just say that. All right. So anyway, this is the emotional loss card. All right, the next card is sacrifice. I definitely want to read up on this one. So let's see what this one has to say. Okay. So like I said, from the way these cards look, even though she's had a successful life thus far, and the marriage family she always wanted, she's human and she's gonna be having her own trials and tribulations behind the scenes. Okay, family, we all know this. Nobody's life is perfect, but she's definitely dealing with some things behind the scenes. Let me just say that. So right here, the sacrifice card. Power achievements are usually born as a result of great sacrifice. This card represents self-sacrifice in a time when you should look around your life to see what needs to be released. Okay? By surrendering and letting go, there will be more room to receive. The reward for this are transformation, wisdom, gratitude, and enlightenment. This card signifies that there is a situation happening or about to occur in your life and you can't control the outcome. This could be a good moment to pause, rest, have patience, reflect, and meditate. It would be wise to stand back so you can learn to look at events with a more understanding, intuitive eyes. Try to view people, issues, or problems from a different perspective. If you can achieve this, it will have a profound effect on your soul and your life. The sacrifice card can also symbolize a period of transition and change. This solution you seek may be slow in coming, or it could be necessary to live into the, I'm sorry, yeah, that's right, live into the answers. Accept the things that you can't control, heal and leave the past behind. Move towards your future and watch for new doors opening and paths that are being shown to you. All right. And the architect of this card is the hangman. It's definitely upside down. So basically, whatever she's gonna, be going through, behind the scenes, she shall be victorious. She shall overcome. It pretty much learning from life lessons, and no matter how people say, "Oh, she's beautiful," she's this, she's that. She has to love herself. Okay, she has to feel good about herself. And the fact that she's married, of course, you need that spouse that, not only buying you things, because a lot of people, they're in relationships and the spouse don't tell them that they love them. They just show them. But hopefully that's what he is doing. He's showing her how much he loves her. So where she will feel good about herself, you know, um, basically making her seem like she's the center of his eyes, shall I say, so she'll feel good about herself as a woman, but at the end of the day, she has to love herself and definitely, put herself and her needs first, but this is the triumph card, and no matter what she's going to go through in life, those things that are playing behind the scenes, she's going to be victorious. She's going to overcome it. Like I said, due to life lessons, we learn when we know better, we do better. All right. So I really don't see anything negative here, family, other than the normal thing that people go through, what I'm saying, dealing with emotional loss, okay? And some sacrifice is going to be going on. Some people she might end up dropping. They're not for her highest good to be around. Um, who knows? But it's some kind of sacrifice that she's going to be doing. Let me just say that, okay? So I'm through with this set right here. I don't want to make these videos long. This right here is the True Love deck, family. I pretty much just want to get an idea, a little peeky boo in a relationship, okay? It don't seem like I'm not really sensing anything, but like I said, Spirit Realm knows all things. I just had to tune in to get an idea what's going on behind the scenes, okay, with her marriage. So I pretty much want to know, I'm setting my attention, what's presently going on with Beyonce in her relationship with her husband. Are they in a good place in the present? How is she feeling in the present in her relationship? This is what I want to know. In the present, how is Beyonce feeling in her marriage? Is she happy? What is she dealing with? Those things that we know not, that are in the dark, we're bringing them out to the marvelous light. All right, let's get to it, family. What's presently going on with Beyonce and her marriage? All right, I've told by the Spirit we are complete. Okay. I'm going to do the same thing like I did before. You know what? I'm going to leave them just like this. I'm going to leave them just like this because this is quite a bit of cards, okay? So I'm going to turn them around. I tell you one thing, the spirit realm knows all things, family. You better believe that. So if any of you ever want a relationship reading, hook your give your sister a hit me up by email. I would definitely, you know, help you as far as getting the answer that you are seeking, because it is no need to be in relationships and you are wondering, you know what I'm saying? You're questioning, this is my soulmate, this is my twin flame. Life is too short and you don't want nobody wasting your time. You hear me? So with that being said, I said my test. I want to know what's presently going on with this sister, all right, Beyonce. I mean, if you know it's Queen B, what's presently going on in her relationship, all right, family? And those things are in dark when we bring them out to the marvelous light. So let's see what the spirit wants us to know. Okay? Well, hold on 1 minute, family. Okay, I was told these cards are in order from top to bottom. And I always ask, because sometimes they are in order backwards, like this, okay? So we're going to go in this way and bring it back down, all right? Let me hurry up. I don't want to make this video too long. So let me get to it. The first card is forgiveness. Forgiveness. And we know that in her marriage, all right, there's been some infidelities, all right? And let me see something. Okay, I'm sitting in the spirit. There has been infidelity on her husband end, not her, for her husband end, okay? And this is where they are working on right now, okay? Forgiveness. This is what she's working on, trying to forgive her husband so they can move forward in the positive direction, okay? All righty. The next card is upside down. Let me turn the right side up. This is called distorted female. This is called distorted females. So, family, don't believe the hype. Yes, Beyonce is a beautiful sister, and even when she's smiling, okay, when she's smiling, she's crying on the inside. She's crying on the inside because he really, broke her heart, okay, with all the cheating and the running around and host of other things that she know nothing about, okay. But this is her, a distorted female, okay. Um, I will read up on this card for you, okay? You can get more clarity. But this is her, distorted female. She's working on this. Let me just say that. But this is her, distorted female. Okay. That's interesting. Very interesting. It's upside down. I find this to be very interesting. This right here is the compatibility card. This is the compatibility card. So those things that we know nothing about that are in the dark when it comes to their relationship, according to this, they don't have too much in common. Not really. I know they got a quite age difference, but they need to work on this too. You know, um, and everything I say is allegedly now. Everything I'm saying is allegedly. I'm just relying on. I'm just being led by the spirit, but they need to work on this compatibility. And wow, interesting. Interesting. The lack of compatibility. Hmm. And it looks like in the areas that really, matter the most, shall I say. Wow, family. This is crazy. Worthlessness. The feeling of worthlessness. This is when somebody has really been broken. This is somebody that their heart has really been broken, okay? And it's nothing worse seeing a woman that has been broken. They smile, okay, but behind those smiles, they are crying. They don't feel, you know, they just, if I'm not gonna say she don't love herself, but they don't feel worthy, And she's with somebody she loves, she's adored, and for someone to, cut out on you like that when you have given them your everything, your life, you give them children and all of that, and they do this to you. And like I said, it's a lot going on in their relationship. Let me just say that. But the fact that a lot of things that have came out, this is how it made her feel. Okay, it put her in this low state right here. All right. And this can make you feel not good enough too. Okay? You know what I'm talking about, family. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Distorted masculine. Distorted masculine. Wow. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you. Thank you, Most High God. Yeah, this is Jay-Z. This is her husband. He's a distorted masculine. Okay? And a distorted masculine can be someone, let me just say this for instance. They can be someone, they just do things and they don't think about your feelings, you know. They just a, dis- a, if he was balanced in this area, he would do things as far as thinking about her well-being. How's it going to affect her, shall I say? But distorted masculine, they just the opposite. You know what I'm saying? They are just the opposite. You know, wow, that's crazy. So anyway, this is her husband, distorted masculine. I'm going to read up on this to give many of you a more idea of how her husband is. Okay, pretty much what she's dealing with. Let me just say that. Okay. The gardener. This is her husband. He's working on it. He's working on it. Like I said, these cards are in order, family. So follow the path, okay? Follow the path. Everything happens in stages. This is the gardener, all right? So he's working on it, okay? He's working on it. He's working on it, trying to make sure, family life, happy, how they say, happy wife, happy life. He's working on it. He's trying to put the work in, trying to plant better seeds in that relationship, okay? Let me just say that. Mm. Lord, this is crazy. This is upside down. I'm going to read up on this card too, okay, family? This is the love card. I'm going to read up on this as well. It's upside down. And this could be maybe how she feel about herself, maybe a lack of love, or maybe how she feels. I mean, or maybe her perception of, wanting to do her husband love her, Um, I will read up on this. I definitely want more clarity on this one right here. Manifestation, she's putting the work in. I'm sure Beyonce is someone who does a lot of praying and meditation. See that manifestation? So she's definitely doing a lot of Zen and meditating and putting the work in. Because obviously something has broken in that relationship, and she's trying to do her part by putting the work in, so that relationship can get back on track. All right, family. So she's definitely doing some spiritual work. Let me just say that. And like I said, you have to follow the path now. I wonder what's presently going on with them, but everything happened in stages too. So you got to keep all of this in mind. The civil waterfall. I mean, this is somebody that's in a blissful state. Things are let me just say, lining up in the way they want it to go. Okay. Pretty much also how you see yourself too. How you view life. This is somebody that see life in a way that is perfect for them. How they choose to see it. So as you see, she's putting that spiritual work in. Okay, she doesn't want to make her marriage work. Let me just say that. All right. But it's I don't know why, but I'm getting a lot of miss. It seems like I'm getting a lot of the answers are kind of like it's saying one thing, but I'm getting a lot of weird messages. Also, it's kind of like everything is not what it's saying. Shall I say? That's weird. The last card is family. This is the last card, and I told you everything is in order. Okay. And if it's problems in that marriage family, it's going to come out. Let me just say that, But they are very good in keeping things to themselves. They are very good in hiding. When it comes to their marital problem, they are very good keeping it to themselves. But it's always somebody on the inside that started talking, and these blogs get a hold to it, and before you know it, things start spilling out. All right. But anyway, this card is the self-respect card. Okay, this is the self-respect card, and it's upside down. Okay. So somebody needs to work on self-respect. Okay. They need to work on it. And I'm going to definitely say it's on the husband end. He needs to work on that. Respecting, his wife, his family. You know what I'm saying? Um so anyway, I want to real quick um read it on distorted female. Okay. I feel like it's very important. All right, family. Real quick, let me just read up on you about this card. I feel like it's very important. This is Beyonce, okay? It is time to recognize the distorted feminine in your life, release these negative patterns, and live fully and happily in the present, okay? And a lot of these negative patterns could be still, you never know, bringing up, old things of the past that have hurt her. Him and her might get into an argument. Instead of letting it go and moving forward, she could still be bringing up, and create. Well, let me just say, opening those wounds again. Shall I say? According to the spirit, she need to move forward and start bringing up the past. Stop bringing up the past and move forward. But then he has to give her reason to not go there. Let me just say that. He has to give her reason to not want to go there. Okay, because like I said, these are things that are done in the dark. The spirit trying to let us know that are going on in that relationship behind closed doors. All right, and there are some things I'll pick up in the spirit. I'm going to go over my review, my findings on that. But first, I want to finish this off real quick. Okay, I want to finish this. This card right here was compatibility, or the lack there is. Let me just say. The sin, I'm sorry, it's Synergy. I know I'm going to mess it up trying to pronounce it. The synchronicity of compatibility is based on being yourself and having the awareness to select a true match for yourself. Okay? So it's about being yourself and having the awareness to select a true match for yourself. Okay? But it was upside down. So obviously, him and her, they, from what I'm seeing, they're not equally yoked. I mean, just because you love a person, it does not mean that that's your soulmate, shall I say? Um, just because you love a person, they don't mean that that person, y'all just compatible in every area that matters. Let me just say that. And my sisters, y'all know what I'm talking about. Even my brothers who are watching, you know what I'm talking about. You're either compatible or you're not. Okay. All right. Okay, family. This kind of bothered me a little bit. Okay, hold on. Let me lift this up real quick. Get it quick. This kind of bothered me a little bit. This is the worthiness card. Okay, this is Beyonce. All right. Allegedly, this is Beyonce. But we're being led by the Spirit today. Okay, family. Remember that you were created perfectly by the loving forces of the universe. All right. She needs to remember that. You know, no matter what goes on in her relationship that makes her feel so low, that at times make her feel like she's not good enough. She needs to remember that, you know, she is enough, okay? And believe that she is enough no matter what, okay? And, you know, I would say definitely speak up for herself. Don't let nobody make you feel like, you shit and, you're not good enough, okay? And she seemed like someone that definitely speaks up. Let me just say that I don't see her being no puppy, should I say a puppet, just laying there taking it, especially she find out like if he's cheating and all of that. I see those two definitely having a powwow. Let me just say that behind the scenes, because that's just my intake on it, you know but they represent somebody who's operate in self-love, and they are not going to take the BS. Okay, they're not going to take the BS, and they're definitely not going to take too much of the cheating either. She might forgive once, but constantly cheating, it gets old. Okay, so this is the worthlessness card that has popped up. It speaks for itself. Okay, now this is her husband, Jay-Z. All right, let me read up on this real quick. Okay, it speaks for itself, family. Be aware of where the distorted masculine may be showing up in your life. Let it go with love and live a fully blessed life in the now. Okay? This is somebody that needs to be present. Okay? This is someone that needs to be present. All right? You have drawn this card today because the distorted masculine is still influencing your life. Do you live by your clock and your diary, pushing everything aside until your work is done? And this is somebody who's not making time for the person that they love. You're not making time for them. They're too busy doing them. You know, they're not making that person number one. You know, um, do you live by your clock and your diary, pushing everything aside until your work is done? Do you ignore your intuition or the message from your body urging you to rest and relax? Are you afraid to feel your emotions for fear of being overwhelmed or appearing weak? Okay. According to this card, he needs to take time to live in the present without any kind of influence or distractions that's keeping him from his family or those that are important to him. All right. So I'm going to just say his family. He need to back off from the unnecessary distractions that are not for his highest good. Let me just say that. Okay. And be in the present, be in the now, focusing on what's more important, and that's his wife and his family, his children. Okay. I apologize for the background noise, family. This card right here, it just basically saying nature, the seeds of love within and you, and help them grow. Nature, the seeds of love. Nurture his family. Nurture his family. That's all this is saying. He need to put the effort in and nurture his family. It speaks for itself. This card right here, the love card. Close your eyes and feel the pure, raw energy of this creative life force. Okay? So basically in a nutshell, love yourself. Love yourself. Okay? Love is not confined to human relationships or interaction between living beings. It is the fundamental force that emanates and guides the entire universe. Love is in the air we breathe, the water we drink, and the earth we walk on. Love is quiet, literally all around and within. If you would like to attract a loving relationship or improve improve your existing partnership, you can make a beautiful beginning by going to the source of love first. You need never be short of love. Tapping into the endless flow of love that infuse every atom within and around you will provide nourishment for you, for your soul, and inspiration for your life. When you make time to contemplate love, feed the kind of love you desire, and connect with the universe, you will be guided every step of the way by the greatness force ever created. Okay? So this is pretty much some advice for Beyonce and her husband, but definitely for her as far as her healing, forgiving, and get to that place of getting back on track with her marriage to where it used to be, shall I say? Because sometimes couples just take each other for granted. They really do, especially when they've been with each other for a long time. But this car was upside down, so this something they need to work on. Okay, this is something that both of them need to work on. Pretty much nourish that marriage if they want it bad enough and if they want to keep it. That's all I'm going to say. According to this, she's going to be doing some of this. I'm pretty sure she's doing it now. A lot of praying and meditating. Okay, doing a lot of self healing work, working on herself. As far and actually also what she's believing for in her marriage. Let me just say that. All right, and hold on, family. I'm looking for this last one. Like I said, this is what she's doing behind the scenes. Okay, some spiritual work. Okay, and this right here, the next card, the silver waterfall. What this card represents: stay balanced, healthy, happy, and raising your own vibration. So this is what she's working on. Okay, Queen B. This is what she is working on. This is done not to protect you from anything negative, but as the angels prefer to describe it, to release anything that doesn't belong to you and anything you don't need anymore. This can also be done by following the process called the civil waterfall. It's just pretty much a technique as far as it's like an advice and a technique to help you. But all of this is pretty much due to meditating. So that's what this card is referring to, family. It's pretty much doing some Zen, shall I say, and focusing on what you believe in for, and just pretty much putting the work in. Okay, just putting the work in and push and moving out anything, setting her attention to move as far as moving out anything that doesn't serve her, or as well as setting her attention as far as anything that's trying to hinder their relationship. I'm sure she's doing some spiritual work as far as trying to keep their marriage intact. Let me just say that, and anything that could be you know, can be a threat to that. I'm sure, she pretty much want to let me just say block that threat, shall I say, okay? We know what that threat is, that's females, you got the groupies and all of that, which come with it, and she knows that. All of it comes with it, you know. Some people just don't respect marriage, they just don't. All right, the last card, family, is self-respect. This card was upside down. There is no need to compromise your self-respect for love or security. Okay? I was saying this probably was representing her husband, but this representing Beyonce. Okay? Let me read that one more time. Have ears to hear, family. There is no need to compromise your self respect for love or security. And we know when it comes to security, she's already financially well off. She's in a good place. So it's like whether she's with him or not, she's going to be just fine. Let me just say that. Financially, she's going to be just fine. Okay. She has her own coins. Real life and spiritual growth are not about taking the convenient path. In fact, love and spiritual growth often demands that we face challenging situations in order to confirm our commitment to what we say we want. Okay? And I think it's very important. So I'm going to read it real quick so maybe you can get an understanding of her situation. Okay? Most people breach their own integrity and compromise their self respect from time to time. Living a fulfilling life is not about being perfect, it's about acknowledging what is and choosing a healthier course of action from now on. When you live from your truth, a life of integrity and self respect are the natural outcomes, and your angel spirit guides and the entire universe are standing by to help you attain that level of quality and fulfillment. Okay? And it's also saying how, she needs to act. Um, well, I'll go ahead and read it. And hold on, ask for, it's talking about her angels, ask for their help and act on their guidance and the urging of your own intuition, guts, and heart. So basically, just saying she to act from her own intuition. She don't got to put up with nothing she don't want to put up with, but we know she loves him. That's her marriage. Nobody's telling her to step out of her marriage. That's her marriage. And if she wants to put up with whatever that he dishes out, that's her marriage. Um, at the end of the day, it's her choice, it's her life. Now, I'm through with this, family. Remember, with my readings, everything goes this way, okay? But it's giving you a little insight what's going on in the marriage behind the scenes, okay? Those things that we know nothing about. Um, Beautiful baby smiling, but on the inside, she's going through some things. On the inside, she's crying. On the inside, she's dealing with some things with forgiveness and coming from that distorted female, because she's dealing with a distorted masculine. Let me just say, um, let's just keep her in our prayers. Let me just say that. Whether you believe this reading or not, let's keep her in our prayers. I'm sure many of you will, because you got love for her. You're her fans and all. Um, Take everything with a grain of salt. I rely on the spirit. And even though many of you might not really see a lot of this coming, see a lot of this now playing out, because she's a very private person, and she's only going to let so much out. And what does come out a lot of times is from those that are on the inside or outside sources that know somebody on the inside. Okay, but a lot of this stuff is going on, family, and it's being played out now. Let me just say that. It's those things that are done in the dark. The spirit is bringing them out to the marvelous light. And it's pretty much just showing you how human she is. You know what I'm saying? She just have money and she have a talent that's got her where she is. But at the end of the day, she's human. She's going through some things. So that being said, family, I want to give my commentary real quick. All right, for what I'm saying, okay. She's gonna be all right regardless. Let me just say that. Beyonce is gonna be all right regardless. Okay. Long as she keep believing herself and operating in self-love, and rely on her intuition, okay, as far as, you know, whatever, that she's feeling in her gut, if she feels like something ain't right in that marriage, she needs to, let him know and call him out on it and let her know what she's going to put up with and that what she is not. You know what I'm saying? Because enough is enough. Let me just say that. Now, Oh, I got to stretch my legs. I'm sorry. Now, let me just say this real quick. I had meditated. And everything I'm going to say is allegedly. But I do rely on the spirit. I had meditated, and I sensed that she wants another child. Um, will she end up having another child? I don't think so, family. She might end up having a miscarriage, and a lot of this might be behind the scenes. Okay, I know she has had a miscarriage before in the past. Um, all right, family. I apologize. My little queen that came in. Okay, but anyway, hold on, family. All right, I got distracted again. Let me just say this real quick. That's what she's believing for as far as having another child. I would be happy for her. But I just don't think she's going to have another one. And if she is trying to have one, it might be behind the scenes, but she might end up having a miscarriage. Also, let me just say this also real quick. I also sense that presently she's happy. Things seem to be kind of going okay in their marriage. Let me just say that. But we know there are things that are done in the dark, okay? That a lot of times, us female, we know nothing about, okay? Especially when we have a thoughtless spouse, okay? Like I said, they can't take you for granted. They are doing some naughty things behind the scenes. I'm sensing that he might end up going back to his old ways, shall I say. And many of you can take that for what it is, okay? I am rooting for them, but it takes two, okay? One person cannot be in a marriage by themselves. It takes two. But I am sensing that whatever he may end up doing, okay, that's going to play out eventually in the future. That's going to pretty much be the fall of their marriage. I don't see them being together. I probably say I see them being together maybe less than 5 years, and most likely it probably within 3 years or less. Okay, I hope many of you heard that. They probably end up being together maybe 3 years or less. But those I did say five now, less than 5 years. But if not, it probably 3 years or less. Let me just say that. And if anything ever jump out, it's gonna be his fault. It's gonna be his fault. So that's all I'm gonna say. And that's pretty much going back to those old patterns, going back to them old patterns. But everything I say is allegedly, you know. But the spirit knows all things. Let me just say that. Okay? So no matter how much manifestation work she's trying to put in, at the end of the day, it takes two. Both of them gotta be on one accord. Let me just say that. So I'm through with this reading. I wish Queen Beyonce all the best. I really do. All right. Cause I'm always rooting for my sisters. There's no hate over here. I have love for everybody. Um, this raised my vibration, keep me in a good place. Okay. As far as attracting good things to me and being blessed in a wonderful way. If any of you want a reading from your sister, hit me up at qmccwest@gmail.com. You can reach me. I thank you for your love and supporting my channel. And that's all I want to say. I wish her all the best. I really do. But at the end of the day, it takes two. It takes two to be on one accord, all right, and to work on their marriage. But in the present, I do sense that everything is okay in the present. But like I said, this is today. It's always another week, another month. Things do play out. So, bye, family. Thank you for your love. And let's keep the sister in prayer. Peace and love to you all. Bye for now. But please know she's making some big moves behind the scenes. I wouldn't be surprised y'all hearing about something else, some other kind of project that she's doing, okay? How she moves like that. She doesn't run her mouth or anything. She makes big moves and she drops it on you, okay? And that's one thing many of you love about her. All right. Peace and love to you all. Bye.